Putin bad news. The disastrous war in Ukraine has prompted the Russian mafia to order a hit on Vladimir Putin. He's detrimental to the company and has to go. RadarOnline.com has learned that the Russian mafia is furious with Vladimir Putin and is planning to kill him over Russia's disastrous war in Ukraine. Putin, the leader of Russia, appears to be in the sights of the dangerous Russian mob, a shocking development that comes 17 months after Putin's forces first invaded Ukraine in February 2022. One member of the international intelligence community has said that Putin is bad for business and must go. According to the Globe's source, he has cut off the oligarchs and their criminal associates from legitimate and underground dealings with Ukraine, the rest of Europe, and the United States. As in, they're livid. What's more shocking is the international agent's claim that the Russian mafia has tried to assassinate Putin 3 times. Twice, they tried to take out his car in a motorcade with RPG grenades and missed, the source revealed. Putin was supposed to take an elevator, but someone rigged it so he wouldn't get in. Instead, 12 of his employees, including the head of his security team, were killed. It has been reported that the Russian mafia is furious about the Western financial sanctions imposed on Russia as a result of the conflict in Ukraine. According to reports, these sanctions have derailed the Russian economy, reducing the profits of shady Russian gangsters. The source went on to say, the oligarchs, and the mob, are fed up with Putin. They played a role in his rise to power, but now that he threatens their bottom line, they want him gone. The intelligence officer came to the conclusion, but Putin won't go quietly. He's been eliminating his competition because he knows he's in trouble. Lord, have mercy. He is lame. Putin turns to God for guidance in faltering Ukraine conflict. According to a new report, Vladimir Putin spent the first few hours of Yevgeny Prigozhin's Moscow coup, paralyzed, and unable to act. Putin issued a threat. Wagner mercenaries led by Yevgeny Prigozhin are itching to go on tour to major European capital after Moscow coup. The Russian mafia isn't the only group thought to be plotting Putin's downfall, as reported by RadarOnline.com. Igor Girkin, a Russian military insider, claims that a cabal of wealthy Russian businessmen and bankers known as the Ozeros are plotting to unseat Putin as president. Girkin also suggested that last month's Wagner coup attempt was linked to the larger plot to remove Putin from power. The powers within the ruling mafia are currently being redistributed as, or close to, planned by the conspirators behind the coup, Girkin said. This faction, which is extremely invested in bringing the war to an end, on any terms, will not allow us to prevail under any circumstances, and the president will eventually come to terms with defeat and cede power to a successor nominated by this faction. New inoculation campaigns will likely emerge in the coming months. Meanwhile, it appears that Putin is aware that there are Russian forces working to eliminate him. According to reports, Russia's 70-year-old leader has set up identical offices across the country as a preventative measure against attempts on his life. According to reports, Putin only takes trips in an armored train to ensure his own safety.